going that way and that way.
So your character's alive. That's a nice thing.
I guess so. I mean, we kind of had to give up the ghost on that one and show you that with the promo that Ray is still lurking somewhere, although we're not sure where. I'm not sure where. Somewhere looking up, marveling at all the giants around him. I think. Yeah.
So you really don't know, or you just get?
I really don't know. I mean, that's part of the evolution. Part of the arc for Ray coming off of Arrow will be where has he been, what has his journey kind of been on, and maybe needing some help to get back to human size.
Will we be seeing Ray on Arrow before Legends premieres?
Yes, I believe chronologically. The idea is, yeah. I mean, yes. I'm sure that's yes, because I think we're going to see all of the characters on Legends of Tomorrow come off of either Flash or Arrow to build the story, to build the team of Legends of Tomorrow, mixed with some crossover stuff to build into a big, huge block of TV of some sort.
So based on the promo that was shown, like, you're going to be teaming up with an awful lot of very serious and sometimes dark characters, where your character is a little more cheerful.
Right.
How do you think that's going to go over?
Big, great comedy. Got to have big contrast, to make excitement happen. Ray can get serious when he needs to. During the Deathbolt fight, he was pretty pissed at Deathbolt and got serious at telling Felicity to get out of here and kick the crap out of Deathbolt finally. Joking at the beginning, but then really pretty. When it comes time to do business, he can step into that mode. But I think easily escapes back into the humoristic view. So, that I think the other thing is when something can wow or scare Ray Palmer, then there's a big problem.
Right.
The SHIT has hit the fan.
So who is Ray going to be most resistant to working with on the new team?
I don't know if he'd be resistant to working with anybody, but he might have issues. And that, I would imagine that would be Captain Cold and Heatwave, possibly Canary, depending on how crazed she is coming back. I think Ray's going to be a constant force of like, hey, we can do this, we can work together. Being the president and CEO of a company, he's had to rally the troops and understands that team dynamic. So I would imagine he'd want to put in some of those principles into play and probably not get a lot of good feedback from people. So you might be seeing a lot more frustrated Ray Palmer in Legends of Tomorrow.
Speaking of the company, when we last saw you signed it over to Felicity, do you know, is that something that's going to stick?
I think so. I mean, what's left of it. I mean, I don't know the total damage that was done to Clean Consolidated, but yeah, I mean, I think that he knew that he was going to go on. He was kind of going on his own journey a little bit, and that would be in safe hands with Felicity.
Dylan
if anything happened.
Dylan, Superman, and the Atom. 3 comic book characters in your career.
Yeah.
What do you like the most about the Atom?
About the Atom? His worldview and his joy about life. I think Superman had a joy for life, but he also had a lot on his plate. He had a lot more, so it was hard for him to just say, everything's great, when he saw all this destruction, had to help everything. But Ray is a little bit more naive in that way, but that makes him kind of a beautiful soul, I guess, in some ways, and the glass half full all the time. And I kind of tend to be like that, maybe a little bit too much, but it makes it fun and allows for a lot of humor and good positive energy, in the scenes that I get to do. And then a contrast to the dark when there is bad stuff that happens. It really hits them hard. Black and white, a lot of good contrasts.
The team's going to be traveling through time in different places. Can you talk about some of the specific cities, name drop areas that you guys will be in mostly?
Des Moines, Iowa. No, where I'm from. No.
Don't be back in Des Moines.
What's that? I'm from Des Moines. I'm not beaten up. I'd say that'd be fun. It'd only really be fun if we shot in Des Moines. I don't know specific places. I do know that I think the idea is that there'll be a block of time we spent in each time zone or time zone. We call it time zone. And so it won't be like every episode will be going to a different place. We'll have an issue, we'll resolve it. We might create some more issues while we're in that time to have to fix it, not to screw up the past or the present, and then continue the journey on backwards or forwards in time. And I think, by virtue of the show being in the first year, I don't think we'll jump the ship too much and go too far in either direction. I would imagine, just because this is all new. This is a whole new experience, and so we've got enough balls in the air to throw off, like going back to ancient Greece or anything like that. So I think that's off the table for now.
What about working with Arthur Darvill, coming from his own iconic universe?
Yeah, I mean, Arthur's great. Again, we haven't worked that much, except for his lovely monologue he gives to us as he's walking towards us mysteriously on the rooftop of the promo. But he's a great guy. I really enjoy the time that I've had with him so far, and he brings a great fan base with him, and the fact that he gets to kind of be in that same time traveling world is pretty funny, and I think he has a great quality to the show, charming, all that stuff. Just we need more of that.
You aren't threatened by that?
Look, Ray might be a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I thought I had the charming. I was going to be the charming guy, and then he comes in, and he's like got the British accent, and man of the world.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.